Hello and welcome to field number 4 and a great clash coming up. Toowoomba Warriors in the blue and in the green. Country Brothers, Donnie Johannes and Andrew Walker join you in commentary. Andrew, thank you for being here again. This time we've gone from the seniors to the juniors. This should be exciting.
I'll tell you what, Don, like, this is a fantastic day for the boys today, you know what I mean? Queensland seems to be putting on great weather, but I'll tell you what, we've got the 16s here today, and we had our first game, and we've seen a couple of really good games in the first round. So, but this is our game with the Toowoomba and the Country Brothers.
We're in the Country Brothers in the green there. If you just joined us on the QMC app, and in the blue, we do have Toowoomba Warriors, and majority, of course, the Toowoomba Warriors are from Toowoomba, but the Country Brothers.
Yeah, the Country Brothers, they're from Mount Isa, actually. I found out they started up there, and these are a couple of kids just come together, like playing up there, come together on this weekend. They're a bit short on numbers, but you know what I mean. It's the way knockout carnivals go. People pull out, but the Country Boys are coming. Well, they're not all from Mount Isa, but that's where the establishment is from.
And Coach Shane Turl, his son Philip is number 1 there for Country Brothers. Just saying, don't forget some of the boys are from Cunnamulla as well. So
yeah.
The footprint for rugby league in Queensland is massive, so the QRL doing a fantastic job, and also the QMC, as we see the kick-off now from Country Brothers in the green, if you just joined us, and in the the blue, I should say. It looks a bit purple, doesn't
it?
But our team sheet's blue. So, but that is the Toowoomba Warriors, and this is their second year, I believe, that they've been coming here, and the big charge, hard run like that. Wow, he felt that, but he got up quickly there, Eli. And, wow, he was put on his back there as we see them now. Geez, after the second, getting up over halfway now. They've got quite a few metres. They're doing very well at the moment. And put that down to Cameron.
Cameron, great run. Yeah.
And they're going out this side. Back inside passes help. Good field position already, Andrew.
What a great set, too. Like, this is their last tackle, but they're in really good field position and a good tacking. Here we go. We've got the halfback.
Oh,
I believe it.
Numbers there.
They're the two players I just got told by, the 7 and the 1. They're the ones I really look forward to in this game.
We just kicked over 1 minute in this game, and they are now on the board. Toowoomba Warriors put that down to thank you, Terrell Lacey, who, as we see here in the Deadly Choices score.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Wide. We got young Chris going wide, hitting Lacey, but Lacey, he just had way too much speed. Look, to be honest, with the 7 and the 1 there, they look like they're really classy players.
I think we'll have to put this down as the fastest Murray Carnival try ever. So, like I said, it was less than 1 minute, as you can see again in the Deadly Choices replay, and the hands there. He had support too, and that's a dangerous thing for the Toowoomba Warriors, knowing that they can still pass it out, and the cover defence from Country Brothers was not there.
It wasn't at all. Like, that was a really great set from them, but you know what I mean? Like, they marched up the field probably 70 metres, and the last tackle they ran the ball. So with this Toowoomba side, I reckon they're going to be very dangerous. A couple of games down the track, because it's their first game. They're warming up, but unfortunately we had a missed the kick, eh?
Yeah, missed the kick. 4-0 though, but
so that's where we're at actually here. Like, it's a hot day. I hope everyone keeps the waters up and the fluids, because it's a really another great day. You know what I mean? But later on during the day, I think it's going to get a little bit hotter, Donny.
Well, that's all right. We're undercover. We got sunscreen and all that sort of stuff. So that's
I was talking about the players. Sorry, Donny. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm worried about them too. So Country Brothers kicking off now. Nice take. He was involved before Hanrahan in that try too, helped out. So going through the hands, they're looking really good already with the 4-0 scoreline early in this first half. Field number 4, don't forget, other great games are still happening if you want to check it out on the QMC app. And Sunshine Coast Bunyas are playing Manajali Suns on field number 1 if you want to go there. Perga Wagtails up against Ake Brothers Boys, and Murray United on field number 3 up against Brisbane Blacks. And this game here, of course, on field number 4 with the green is Country Brothers and the blue is Toowoomba Warriors, blue/purple.
Yeah.
And field number 5 there too, Murray Gummers, they're playing over there too, and they're up against Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Sunshine Coast, I tell you what, they have represented in the carnival. Hey, Sunshine Coast Bunyas, the blue, black, the reds, they have so many teams coming from Sunshine Coast, so thank you for that, coming down and representing.
I was only talking to Brad Beetson about the Bunyas. You know what I mean? There's a few of the sides come down. So you know what I mean? They're going to be competitive, and a great community comes down to do this all together on a great day.
Well, they're running forward, and they need to do that. They were shell-shocked with a quick try, less than a minute, coming from Toowoomba on the Country Brothers as they now go close to the line. But that twirls and finally gets put to ground. And he was just a couple of metres out there, Wortley, and through the hands, a bit gingerly, a really flat two, and picked off nicely by the defence of the Warriors. As they read that really well. He couldn't do much with that Treadwell as they now come through the hands again. He gets involved. Turl. Whoa, Turl lifted. That's Philip, who's the son of Shane, the coach. Little grubber put through. Not many chases there from Riley, puts it through, but look at this. A little bit of space, and they're on the attack yet again, the Warriors. Was that a great option there?
Well, it was, you know what I mean. It was a great option, Donny, but just no chases, you know what I mean. But that was the first time I've seen the Country Brothers with the ball, you know what I mean. Like they're a side for me at the moment, just looking. That's just come together on the day. You know what I mean? They're looking for options for players around them to make something happen. But with the Toowoomba side, they're very well structured. You know what I mean? And they've got a really good half and fullback by looks of things. But this is where it's going to get really interesting. We'll find out where they're really at. Yeah,
and through the hands too. And that coming there from Lacey, he passed it out to get it out there to find Cubby. Cubby now wrapped up, and this is their last too. Toowoomba Warriors. Bit of a breeze, it's not too bad. That kick was put up nicely there from Cleveland.
Oh, he had a big look there, Donny.
He did, and play on advantage coming out to Warriors, who do take advantage of that and go over. It was 6 to go after that, and they score. And again, more points added so far this early in the first half for the Toowoomba Warriors.
That's right, Donny. Look, we'll wait for the video replay. Here we go. Like we got the fullback. He heard footsteps, you know, coming down. But the big number 12 followed up. You know what I mean? Like a good second rower does. Who was that? Ryan actually followed up, and I think the other second rower scored. Like that was a very good set by him. You know, Donny. Like they're really marching uptown. There's no fancy football about them, but everyone's starting to do their role, and the fullback's just putting it up, and they're capitalised on the other team's mistakes.
And like you were saying too, you can take that back to Lacey, who had a massive run there, the number one for the Warriors, to get them up well over, close over the halfway line, and they took it from there. And their hands are working. There's no drop balls at the moment, so that's good to see.
Well, that's where the action's coming from, you know, Donny. It's running a 7-1. You know what I mean? One's setting up like a good halfback does, and the one just he's getting out of what. As we see here we go. We've got the halfback putting a bomb up, and the fullback he just had a bit of a look, because that was really good pressure by the 12, I think it was. But the 13, the 12 picked it up and passed it on to the 11. Who was that? That was Cameron, I think it was.
Yeah,
so that's a great forward try, I believe.
2 quick tries already for Toowoomba Warriors. 8-0. The conversions, unfortunately, have let them down, but there is a little bit of a breeze swirling around.
This is a great.
And these are the runs that are, at the moment, Country Brothers are really struggling.
Look inside, my boys. Look inside. He's got no eyes. He wants to score this by himself, Donny.
And why wouldn't you go? Good work there from Hart. What a run. That's almost
great
60 metres.
Absolutely great run, Donny.
And they're still on the attack out this side, and he's been there again. Cubby is wrapped up finally. Country Brothers still getting back on side, trying to defend their line, but they're still peppering and attacking their Hart yet again. Hart goes straight to the line.
He deserves a try, Donny, after all that effort. He just ran 70 metres.
Good work. Yes, exactly. I did all the hard work up this way, so I think I'll finish it off as we see here in the Deadly Choices replay.
As you see the halfback there, pass it out to the winger. The winger just took the tackle. But what it was at the fullback, Lacey, just pass it on to the 7, pass it on to the 18, and the 18, who's the 18? Hart, I think it is. It was really good footwork by him, you know what I mean? He deserves that try, because, you know what I mean? He really set that try up. He made that 70 metres.
Wow. 8 minutes played, 3 tries, really good tries from Lacey, Cameron, now Hart. Kick to come.
Yeah, they're the spine of this side, actually, like the Toowoomba side. You can see that. Like you can see the halfback, Chris. Chris there, like he's really organising the play. But Lacey, oh here we go, wide replay. There we go. Like we've got the halfback there.
There's Lacey right now.
Yeah, Lacey, he's a very star player. And the halfback, and 18 said, well, I ran on this far, I might as well finish it off, Donny.
He did. I think he should go and have a break now. I've done my job. I've scored a try. I'll go have a break. 14-0 is the scoreline, and those tries come so quick too. Country Brothers really caught off guard there. So they really need to start doing something and doing it quick to keep the scoreline reasonable at the moment. But then there's these big runs. That's what's really hurting them too. They're not cutting them down as quick as they'd like to. Through their hands. And they're getting 10, 15, 20 metres plus these runners from Toowoomba. It's like they're running up the range there, the Toowoomba range.
I'll tell you what, they're really starting to run with determination in this side. As you see, it's 4 tackles, and look where they are. They're in great field position.
Fogarty plays the ball. They've got heaps of numbers out this way. Still going through their hands, and the same old people there, Cleveland, and of course that man Lacey yet again. Lacey, oh wow, he deserves a try yet again. That's 2 for Lacey so far. He got the first try within a minute, and now he's scoring again.
I don't know. It seems like Groundhog Day for me today because it's just 7 and 1 doing all the damage here. Like it's one after the other. Like they're the actual ones.
Oh wait a minute, it's called back here. So Lacey,
forward pass.
Yeah, so sorry about that, Lacey.
Sorry about that, guys.
We thought he was in, and as we can see in the replay, it did look pretty good. But, yeah, there you go. And they're still celebrating, and then Lacey's been given the bad news by the referee.
I think that could have been a late call from the linesman then, or someone from the sideline. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody yelling out the late forward there, so shades of days of playing touch footy.
Yeah.
It's a very late call. As we see now, Country Brothers were happy that that be the case because it keeps the points down. Still 14-0 at the moment. Bay finally get the ball. Feels like a long time since they had possession.
Well, I think they had one set, I think, and that's their second set. So this is going to be really interesting what they do with the ball.
Look how flat that defensive line is coming from Toowoomba. They're coming up as one. That's going to be hard to get through that. Country Brothers, again, struggling. They haven't even got anywhere near the halfway, about 5 metres out, I should say. So they need to get up and do some more damage. Runs like that will help, thanks to Feng. Feng tries to play it quick, doesn't, but now they get the ball. Well, he
front row put Bobs up here.
Campbell, I don't know what he was doing, but the ball is lost backwards. And that really put them under pressure. But if he can keep him down here, that's good chip and chase as
good
well.
Stuff by Campbell there. Like I think he got caught with the ball at the last tackle, so he just put the bomb up, and yeah, he's done really well. And what a great run here.
Oh, around the collar tackles will not work on Toowoomba Warriors as they fly down the wing here. And he's got some space there, Leisha back inside.
Great vision inside.
Is that ball going to be? Yes, well, it's still alive. And now Lacey scores number 2.
Wow.
So put that down to 2 T's next to Tyrell Lacey. He was denied just recently, less than a couple of minutes ago, and now he's back on the board again.
I'll tell you what, on this replay, here we go. We got the 4. Who's the 4? It is Matthew. Is it Matthew Williams? That's the other winger. Sorry, yeah. What great vision and eyes. Just to have the ball on the inside, because Lacey was calling on the inside, but it's that little smart kick that bounced up for him, and Lacey knows his way to the try line by the sounds of it, Donny.
Yeah, this time he's under the post and not denied this time, but yeah, it was a quick turnaround, and the 2 missed tackles down the back here around the collars. They're never going to work, and I wasn't going to stop Toowoomba Warriors attacking down this left side of the wing, and quick try there yet again. 18-0 kick to come right in front, and they're starting to use their bench too, and our friend there, Colin Leisha, who is very heavily involved in that too, he's going off. He looks like he might be a little bit injured too, so hopefully he's okay.
I'll tell you what, Donny, like he showed some really good speed up the sideline there. Like once he got the ball, like, you know what I mean. Like he's a big. Here you can see it here. Here he is. He had a bit of a smile on his face. You know what I mean? Like he reminded me of himself, just running down the field having a bit of fun with a couple of kids. But what he's doing here, what he's doing is he's showing a really great footballer brain. You know what I mean? He had support up the middle. He thought he was going to go out, so he really kicked it had his second option, kicked it inside for Lacey, and Lacey was on the spot, like where Lacey always is. You know what I mean? Just he looks like a really good supporter.
I was just watching that replay too. Colin Leisha put the pass through to get it onto Lacey. He looked like he went off with like a leg injury. So just keep an eye. I don't know if he's going to come back because he went off pretty gingerly. So, but he's been doing a lot of work. Maybe it's early at the 10 o'clock game here on field number 4 with Donny Johannesson and Andrew Walker giving you these details of this 20-0 scoreline at the moment. Toowoomba Warriors over Country Brothers, and here they go again on the attack, and the running from the Toowoomba boys is just so competitive and really putting the Country Brothers under the pump. And the big guys are doing a lot of damage too, right up the guts there, aren't they, as well, Andrew?
Yeah, we certainly have. We've got the young 14 out there for the Brothers side. For the Toowoomba side out there. 14, what's his name? Martin, his name. He's he stepped in for the halfback. You know what I mean? He's really organised on play, as you see here. What a great try. You know, he's really organised in that. So they've really got a good team all around.
How quick was that? I mean, while you're describing that, the action happened so quick yet again, and on the doing some damage.
Oh, here we go on the rib. Oh, I missed the rib. Here we go. We've got the hooker bouncing out. You know what I mean? The 14 there he is. Like, you know what I mean? He's playing sort of a halfback role, but everyone I can see here, like, they're really doing their roles. Like, as you said, they got the 6. They got a great 6. You know what I mean? But everyone knows their roles, and they're playing. They're really starting to play really good football. Yeah,
and goes in for the trial, and Dieball, I believe it was.
Dieball, was it?
Yeah, it looked like Dieball. So
yeah.
That's when. Was it Hart again? Could have been Hart or Dieball.
Yeah, it wasn't quite sure yet. But I tell you what, with this Toowoomba side, like, you know what I mean, like, everyone's doing their roles. You know what I mean, in the game. You know what I mean. They're really, like, they're not waiting for someone to do something, but everyone just knows their roles in this game. You know what I mean. Like this is going to be very interesting to watch. Actually, Toowoomba later on in the games where they're like the first game you're supposed to get the cobwebs out, but I think they've got a lot of cobwebs out here. You know what I mean. What we're seeing. So I'm really looking forward to watching them a little bit down the track and what the day brings them in tomorrow.
As we see in the replay yet again,
here we
maybe we can confirm that number for you.
Yep. And there we go, the 14, you know what I mean? Like he stepped in his class player, and they got a really class number 9 too, you know what I mean? So they got a good call. So and number 18, that is number 18, Hart, yeah. So Elijah Hart, I think it is.
Well, 2 tries for Hart then. Good work. They're doing damage, aren't they?
Oh, they certainly are, Donny. You know what I mean? Like Hart, they're really playing well as a team.
Cameron. Yeah, Coach Alki Hinch for the Toowoomba Warriors will be very happy with the performance so far. The ball's missed between the hands.
No.
Does it go down?
That's a coach killer.
And I'm sure he touched that.
Well, it just goes to show there, Donny, you know what I mean? They are human, you know what I mean, because they do make mistakes. So this gives the country brothers a good opportunity with the set of 6.
Are we going short? No, we go out there, put a bit of pump and pressure out here on their number 2, and that's the first time O'Keefe's had it for a while. And Coach Shane Turrell will be obviously saying a few things to the Country Brothers about getting some points on the board as Roberts is wrapped up. Ooh, a little bit of
bobble.
Didn't need that anger. As a now good defence coming from the Warriors. Keep them back here. They have a really good set line, the Warriors. Back inside passes, not getting as many metres as they want, but they keep the ball alive and going through. Nice, they needed that. They're about 8 to 10 metres out at the moment, Country Brothers. No points on the scoreboard so far, but are they there? They close. Does he get to the line? Push back. This is their last.
Not too far. No.
Country Brothers need to score now. Going out here, bobble again. Goes hard to the line. Is he there? Referee is on the spot. Do Country Brothers get points? Yes, they do.
Zachary Campbell.
And the big number 8, Zachary Campbell. That's good work from him. Country Brothers finally, as we see on the Deadly Choices replay, Andrew Walker.
Oh, here we go, Donny. You know what I mean? Just they were going nowhere, actually, and it was the last tackle. You know what I mean? Like the number 8 wasn't going to put the kick up again. I don't think that close. So, but he knew one way. He was close to the line, and he really dug in deep. And like that was their first time. Like they sort of been down here, Donny. You know what I mean? Like, but That's what they can do when they get down there. But it's all about field possession, you know what I mean, in this game. You know what I mean? It's like the Toowoomba guys just know their roles and know what they're doing on the field. Like with that side there was a bit of luck getting down there, but they've done really well.
And I think he might have winded himself too because he's just come off on the sideline here. Zachary Campbell just holding like his core area, so he might have just landed on the ball and winded himself. So
I think you're 100% right there. I can see he's putting his hands on his hip, looking for air.
Well, that's a shame they don't get the extras, but it's good that they're on the scoreboard. That's the main thing. As we see the Deadly Choices replay.
We got the halfback just pick at the big unit off the, Zachary off the first ruck, and he just said, "Get out of the way, boys."
Yep, exactly. Good work. 24-4 is the scoreline at the moment. First half on field number 4 for this 10 o'clock boys under 16s as they kick off now. Toowoomba Warriors. That's unusual for them to restart the game.
Oh, good tackle.
Lifted, then brought down nicely. Not too much malice in that, so that's okay.
That's a good run.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit of a spring in their step now that they got some points on the board. The Country Brothers know that they can get points. The boys from Mount Isa, Toowoomba, Cunnamulla, they're from all different places representing the Country Brothers.
Oh, had a bit of a look there, didn't he?
Yeah, that's those sort of things are really going to hurt the team.
Well, it certainly does, Donny. You know what I mean? They just had some. They'd scored before then, and their first tackle they dropped the ball.
Ryan, look how many metres Ryan gets. He gets right up there, and the Country Brothers still getting back on side. Passes the ball out there, finds Egan. Egan goes close and does score. Referee says, yes, I agree. That was good work from Egan. And now he puts points on the board right on the back of a Country Brothers try. So they're really feeling it now.
They certainly are, Donny. You know what I mean? Like, as you say, like we'll see in the replay here, like, as you say, like, they lost the ball. They turned it over in the third tackle, and I'll tell you what, Toowoomba's in good field possession, and 2 tackles after that, they just steamrolled it and just went forward. And I think it was at 23, Egan, I think was it.
Egan slams it down like he's, putting it through a hoop in basketball. But yeah, they're really getting some points on the board now, and we're 5 minutes away, or just short of 5 minutes away from half time. So how many more points can they get on the board? Toowoomba and Country Brothers, can they hold them out and get some more points themselves?
Well, it just comes down to holding the ball, Don. I think with this with the Brown side, Country Browns.
Yeah, the Country Brothers lost it right in the middle there, didn't they? That was the big turning point there.
Yeah, it certainly was. Like it was only second tackle, I think, or second or third tackle, and they turned it over. A bit of a kick going right.
Have you've done kicking in your many roles on the field. Have you been impressed by some of the kickers and the men and the women, as well as the juniors that you've seen in the last couple of games? You see the Deadly Choices replay there for Egan slamming it down. Well,
it's really vital in games like this. You know what I mean? Like 4 points can win you a game, but I'd rather 6 points. You know what I mean? Because that sort of sets you up. But I have seen a lot of great kickers over the last couple of days. Like there's a young guy out there called Khan. I forget his last name.
Oh, Khan, yes, he is.
He can kick the ball miles. But there was one game I was watching that, he was bloody upset missing the one goal. Not because he kicked 8 from 8. Oh, 9. 8 from 9, I think it was, and he was upset missing the one goal. So.
How good was that? Country Brother kick off again, almost a soccer goal there right underneath the post, and they caught them off guard, and Toowoomba Warriors just let it go through the keeper, as they say. So, that's a great advantage now coming there from the Country Brothers, and they need to set themselves out in the massive gaps here for the short kickoff. See, that's the thing, comes off his feet, and they lose possession, do they? Yes, I think it's a knock on. They weren't set up for the dropout, were they?
Well, that's what it's all about. Like with the Toowoomba side, and the Brothers side, two different sides. You know what I mean? There's one committed and one's not. You know what I mean? But just then, like the Brothers the brothers had a great opportunity to oh, here we go, like there's a drop out, you know what I mean?
Just look at the space there.
It come off his knee, I think. I don't know if he put his hand there or not. I don't know, a bit of a controversy, but we've got a scrum now, Donny.
Yeah, and that was good vision there from the Toowoomba Warriors to realise that there's nobody there, and he puts that grubber through to go past the 10 metres, and yeah, Country Brothers looked like they were setting up to receive the ball or something. So, yeah, great work there from Toowoomba. As they continue the great work yet again.
What a great run.
He has got heaps of space. No one's really chasing him down. There's 2 and 3 is chasing him there from Country Brothers.
Cooper Murray, how good are you, my boy?
Well, O'Keefe and Bing could not get there, and that was great work flying down there. And Toowoomba Warriors add more points, as we see on the Deadly Choices replay, again, straight from the scrum. As
you see there, like this Cooper Murray, like he just really hit the ball on the run, and he just made a right foot step, and away you go. He said, "Here, boys, try to catch me, just too fast."
And that all came from the dropout where they had nobody there looking and waiting for the ball to come from for them, their Country Brothers, and they turned over possession and go straight into their hands, straight from the scrum there to Cooper Murray, who just speeds down the sideline and gets the try. And I'm running out of paper here because I'm putting the try next to people's names, and it's filling up. So they're doing some damage here at the moment, the Toowoomba Warriors. So a half-time break could not come soon enough for the Country Brothers to try and maybe reassess what they're doing and where they need to go.
It certainly is. They are playing a great half of football here, Donny. You know what I mean? Like I said, Toowoomba Warriors, they look really, really, really structured. You know what I mean? Everyone knows their roles, and they keep just doing what they do on the field. So it's going to be very interesting this second half. But
32-4, Toowoomba Warriors over Country Brothers on field number 4. Boys under 16s competition will go to a break and come back for the second half.
I'm Mitchell Heritage. I'm a Coogee-Lungian Grumple man from the Daintree Rainforest in Stradbroke Island up in Queensland. I started in a branch. I was a school-based training teller there for 2 years. I think CBA's probably got one of the better Indigenous communities in terms of activity as well as engagement. The way that we deal with Indigenous Australians and bring them into the workforce, give them exposure, and not make it feel tokenistic, I think is best in class.
Every Queenslander has the right to good health, and we at Health and Wellbeing Queensland are working really closely with our partners to change things up a bit. Events like the Queensland Murray Carnival are vital when it comes to showing just how important sport is. Not only is it good for your health, but it can help you feel connected to people, and that can bring around all new opportunities as well. Combine this with healthy eating and you get the perfect team. So remember to stay active and eat well, and together we can make healthy happen.
Connect, learn, respect. Join us and begin your journey to success. Together, we'll build a brighter future fixed in our rich heritage. No shame to educate, let's yarn. Learn more at newragilly.unsw.edu.au.
I'm thrilled to tell you about Swim Start, a game changer for our littlest swimmers. Swim Start is making waves by breaking down barriers for learn to swim lessons in Queensland. We believe every child should have a chance to learn this important skill. That's why Swim Start is offering vouchers valued up to $150 for eligible children up to 4 years of age. Parents, carers and guardians, this is your chance to dive in. Check your eligibility online and apply now to create a generation of confident swimmers. Let's make a splash together.
Yeah, it's important for all our elders and our young generation just to get checked up every now and then. And
sometimes you could be doing all the things right, but just a little check up here and there definitely doesn't hurt. And you have a close friend or a relative as well that is due for a check up. Let them know that it's probably time for a check up.
Stay strong, black and deadly. Book in for your 715 health check today.
I've got a lot of family and a lot of friends that vape as well. It's just not healthy, and we all know, everyone knows, it's not healthy, and now with the information that's out, it's not good for you, and it's about making that deadly choice not to do it, so...
QT there, and thanks to them as well. A big shout out to everyone in Z9, Z6, Z2. That's where I hang out doing the PhD at the moment. And a big hello to Dom, who's got a final seminar coming up soon. So that's a really big milestone in her life. So best wishes, and sorry I can't be there. Hope you go well, Dom, and thinking of you, and hope it all goes well. Unlike Country Brothers here, who's struggling at the moment, 32-4 is the scoreline. Toowoomba Warriors, Donnie Johannesson joining you with Andrew Walker. This under 16 boys, well, the Toowoomba side too strong at the moment, aren't they?
Oh, they certainly are, Donnie. You know what I mean? Like that half told us what team's winning here and playing good footy. But you know what I mean, with the Toowoomba side, they held the ball. You know what I mean? They strike when on the ball.
Yeah, they definitely need to do something. Country Brothers coach Shane Turl, what do you think he was saying? I'm sure he would have been animated to the Country Brothers at halftime, Andrew.
Oh, he certainly would have. Here what they've done. What he would have been saying, you know what I mean? Just complete your sets, you know what I mean? Because they had 2 sets down there, and they. Well, 1 set down there, and they scored a try. They come away with a try. So it's all about possession in these kind of games. And but everyone knowing your role too in rugby league.
Exactly, and Coach Alki Hinch for Toowoomba Warriors would definitely be very happy as they take the ball now, and they're on the attack, and he comes flying through to try and stop him. But
oh wow, we got a front rower playing like a fullback here.
Ty Bell crawling to try and get that couple of more metres, and he's a try scorer too in the first half. So, of course, this man Fogarty, he's been running all day. But Alki Hinch would be happy with them, wouldn't he?
Oh, he certainly will be, because...
he'd be happier again now if they score.
He'd be happy if they score again.
They need to stop him, and he's still going all the way. He's about 5 metres out from the try line now. Toowoomba Warriors, again, on the attack from a mistake coming from the Country Brothers.
Class
and
of the
he's
halfback.
Through.
Class of the halfback.
Again, that was a quick try, just over a minute in the second half for the Toowoomba Warriors, and Andrew, well, now they're just stacking the numbers on.
Well, they certainly are. They've really got themselves into this game. You know what I mean? Like, as you can see on the replay here, we go. Look, see what I mean by their forwards just rolling up the field, making great ground, and then we got a young kid Hardy here that scored a try before. Like I think he's sweating on another one, but he's done really well here. Like they just went forward and just controlled the ball, and they had numbers. They worked with numbers, and the halfback. You know, he's a great little player. Like he's just a dummy and run, and that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Just complete your sets in this game, in which the front row, the forwards are doing. You know what I mean? They're putting their hand up and making the metres for the backs to do the damage wide.
Yeah, exactly. And Toowoomba Warriors, the highlights reel for them is getting full. They'll need some more tapes for this one. And they're waiting to add the extras. And Country Brothers so early in the second half were hoping to get on the board. But unfortunately, they're just defending yet again as we watch the Deadly Choices replay.
Oh, here we go again. Like, as I was just saying, like their forwards are just making too many metres up the field. And this kid here, Hart, like he's made it. I think he's looking for a starting position next game because he's been in everything. You know what I mean? So, but with the country boys here, they just got to dig deep. You know what I mean? Because they've got another 20 minutes coming up, and they've really got to find their rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Find their rhythm in the game. So, I'm just really looking forward to the next 20 minutes of footy.
Andrew Walker, I tell you what, if I was a selector for an under-16 squad, I'd really have a headache who to pick out of this Toowoomba side, for instance. Nothing to take anything away from the country brothers. There's some talent there too. But, it'd be a nightmare. Oh,
it's going to be this weekend because, as you see, there's a couple of exciting players out here. And I was watching a couple of exciting players in the early game. Like, it's really going to be dangerous if they get their side together as a week to play New South Wales instead of 3 days.
Sign them up right now. Yeah, exactly. As they are on the charge yet again. Ball goes down. Probably one of the first mistakes in a long time coming from Toowoomba Warriors. And comes back now, Country Brothers. Well, they do make some mistakes, don't they? So
well, they are human, you know what I mean? Like, they're probably making mistakes because just a little bit tired, a little bit warm out there running around. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just fatiguing. You know what I mean? Like we are playing for the I think 25 minutes a half. I think it is. Yep. You know what I mean? It's going to be a really long weekend for these kids. You know, the back up after this game and the game and a couple of days to come.
Well, you look at the two benches, and Country Brothers are struggling with their bench compared to the amount of just sitting over there in Toowoomba Warriors who are pretty much lining up to itchy feet to get on the field. So quite a few players over there.
Well, that's a big thing about this carnival. You know what I mean? It's unlimited interchanges. You know what I mean? You can really rotate the whole squad as a 6 on 6 off. It's a bit like touch football, but we had a bit of a knock on there, and that really hurts the country brothers.
Well, there has been some good passages of play from the Country Brothers, so they do know how to score. It's only just unfortunately just the one try from them at the moment. Zachary Campbell, and that was actually not a bad individual try. Zachary, I remember that. He so close to the line and fell over it and took a couple with him, so that was a good thing.
Well, Zachary might be the captain, you know what I mean? With that bomb and that lot, he's allowed a kick in. And you know what I mean? So he deserves a good try there, but...
Well, they come up to see that defence is a broken line, and that's where they find all the spots. The Warriors, and there you go again. The Warriors are doing it again. The steps from the Warriors and the feet, and he goes straight through, and he deserves a try too. And it's been, he's been helping set up Colin Leisha quite a few tries. Now he goes himself with individual brilliance, just stepping, and a great try coming from him for the Toowoomba Warriors.
Well, as you see on the Daily Choices, replay here, like we've got a classy halfback, you know what I mean, out there playing with the four and the one, like the three of them coming together there, like they are the spine in the side, and we've got a great finisher in the four, you know what I mean, like he looks like he was just jogging then, Donny, but I'd like to see him in full flight.
Well, that's why I was saying he was in that end of the first half. He come off a little bit gingerly. Maybe he was just. I thought it almost could have been a leg injury of some sort, but doesn't look like it the way he was stepping there.
No, well, I saw him over there before. He did have the jumper up, so I think it was a bit of a rib injury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is going to be a bit cautious because it is going to be a long 2 days, here. So they just monitored it and took him off and had a look at it because I think he's one of their slow players out there, Johnny.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, look at that bench. They're still all waiting to get on the field.
That's what I like about interchange. I reckon the Toowoomba side now, like that they are so much. They should rotate the side and give everyone a bit of a blowout and just get the rhythm of the game, because this is a long carnival, Donny. You know what I mean? Like to come in here play 6 games in probably 3 days, like it's tough. It's tough. You know what I mean? Because any kind of blackfellow football is not going to be easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's going to be tough as. You know what I mean? So I'd just say to the boys out there, look after yourselves and hydrate well and recover well.
So Country Brothers kick off there in the green. If you just joined us on the QMC app, and charging up forward again, Toowoomba Warriors. And again, they give them so much space too for that big wind-up runs, don't they, the Country Brothers?
I'll tell you what, they've got really good forwards there. They can really roll forward. Just as the Country Brothers have got to muscle up and tackle.
After two, they're up over halfway already, so they're really putting them on the pump. They're, again, just sprinting down that left-hand attacking side, I should say. Bounce a couple of times. They're lucky to get in the safe hands of the Country Brothers. Well, they just let that one play through to the keeper, didn't they, that one?
They certainly did, Donnie, there. Like, as you can see here, like, you know what I mean? Like, the Country boys are really finding it hard to get out, you know what I mean? Because Toowoomba boys are starting to muscle up. Just with that last play, actually, of the Toowoomba side, like, I just think they're trying to overplay their hand now. They're trying to score off every tackle. Like, it's a long day. I think they just got to settle down, get yourself into a pattern, you know what I mean, and get yourself into a rhythm, because you seem to overplay stuff. It just seems it doesn't work as a
well, again, another mistake creeping in there, and the referee saw that one. So Country Brothers, unfortunately, worst enemies, their own worst enemies, and maybe it's time to start, clearing that bench on that side and getting some fresh legs on there. So.
Well, I would, you know what I mean, give them all a run, you know what I mean. Like, we're here for the next couple of days. Like, a few coaches take it a little bit serious, I think, you know what I mean. Like, but it's all about fun and gathering and coming together, you know what I mean. It's about a happy sad day here today, you know what I mean. So that's what it's all about. So, but with the coach over there, I think he should rotate his get his boys into the game and just get the reserve guys to get a blowout.
Yeah, exactly. Set up now. Toowoomba Warriors with the ball. Again, they're attacking that left side there, Andrew, so they know where the damage can be done.
Well, they certainly are, because that's where they found the weakness down on the left-hand side. So, but they'll come up with a good strike on the right-hand side. Oh, no, a bit of a high shot.
Yeah, Cubby was going down at the same time. Well, I should say not Cubby, it was Ryan was going down at the same time. So, yeah, it's one of those things where you're leaning into the tackle. But yeah, we don't want to see that anyway, so it was good that that was cleaned up quickly. And Dybel, who scored a try in the first half, so he might be looking for number 2. There's quite a few players who've got 2 tries. Lacey's one of those guys, so and Hart too. And so we see the ball coming on this side here, and Ryan for his first try. Chevy Ryan, Toowoomba Warriors yet again on the scoreboard, and the person in the scoreboard is having a busy time ticking over those numbers, as we see on the Deadly Choices replay. Andrew Walker.
Oh, here we are on Deadly Choices replay. Look, the 5 at the halfback, the half and 5 out of classy players, you know what I mean, and their second rowers. Their second rowers are really running great lines, actually, you know what I mean, and they're big and they're strong, you know what I mean. Like, there was a bit of a bobble there going into it, but they ended up getting the try. But what they should be doing now, like what I see of it, they should be rotating the bench, you know what I mean? Taking their I don't know, they're probably hearing me, watching me now, like they're starting to do it. You know what I mean? They're starting to rotate, the players, getting everyone involved, you know what I mean? Look, if I was a coach, I'd have everyone involved, you know what I mean? Just get the cobwebs out and find out where everyone is in the game and on this weekend, because it comes down to the chemistry. I find it comes down to chemistry in these games, you know what I mean? Because teams are coming from far and wide, but they haven't got that connection. But if they find the chemistry because they can all play footy, they can find the chemistry on how we're playing this game today. It's going to be electric and exciting football, Donnie.
Yeah, so a big shout out to the bench if they can hear us.
Oh, yeah, a big shout out to the bench over there if you can hear me. So that's what I'll be doing anyways if I was the coach, yeah.
Now we've just seen Chevy Ryan score that try. I've counted in the Toowoomba Warriors, there's 9 individual try scorers in this game so far. So 9 players have scored, and Hart has got 2. And Lacey has got 2.
I'll tell you what, the ball, well, as you said, the ball and the tries have been shared around, you know what I mean, because that's how much this side can tack in both fields. So I'm really looking forward to them. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of games watching them.
Yeah, should be good. Well, they're really running away with it now.
Yeah, they certainly are, Donnie, you know what I mean, like. As you can see here, Don, you know what I mean? It's a first tackle. And they're on their 40, you know what I mean? So that's That's how much this, the different teams are out here today.
Yeah, certainly are. If you just join us, Country Brothers in the green, who are defending yet again the scoreline of 46-4 up against the Toowoomba Warriors, as they put a little chip through. And to well tell, they're trying anything at the moment, which is fair enough. I mean, at that scoreline, you want to try and get some more points on the board for your team. So, but 38 minutes gone in this second half. Toowoomba looking too strong at the moment.
Good shot there.
Well, that's what they need. They need to lift their spirits like that, and defence like that really helps too.
I'll tell you what, if they play like this support on the sideline, they're good. Oh wow, how good job.
Well, look at the speed flying down there. Hart, is he going to go three? Wow. Is he going to get 3 tries?
Wow.
Hart? Wow. It looked like he was, and they just go there and do a little spin, and he's going in. Is he going in for try number 2?
Yeah, Ryan. Ryan's over again. Second try for Ryan, eh?
Well, there you go. 3 players have 2 tries, and that's Lacey, also Hart, who had the ball there just before, and now Ryan. Ryan scores. So
here we go on the Daily Choices replay. We go wide here. You know what I mean? It was just a couple of little tipples and a great line from Ryan. 18, was it, Ryan? Yeah, like I think he's trying out to get his 3rd try, but he really ran that ball line.
Hart.
Hart, sorry. Yeah, he really ran that ball line, and as you see, and the 12 just falls over the line.
He was just standing there. So they gave him the ball. He's like, oh, okay, there's the line. I'll fall over. And gets his 2nd as well. So, yeah, unbelievable.
But like we were saying earlier, Donnie, you know what I mean? This is our first blowout game, you know what I mean? Like this, it's just a side that's probably too skillful and too big, too strong out here, and knowing what they're doing, and compared to a side that's just come together on the day. But I'll tell you what, this is a great carnival. You know what I mean? And I think we're going to see some great, excellent, exciting football. Here we go again on the Daily Choices replay. Because it's just a little tip on it. And Murray, was it, or Hart? Was it?
Yeah,
Hart. And how good is he on his feet? You know what I mean? That's the. Well, have a look at the number on his back. You know what I mean? He's coming off the bench, so he's not in the starting line, and he's playing football like this. So they've got a really good team, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the next couple of games.
Yeah, and guaranteed they will score quite a few more tries as well. They're doing some real damage here at the moment. 50-4 is the scoreline. What's letting them down, though, is the 2-point conversions. Imagine the scoreline if some of them got over too, Andrew.
Well, that's right. You know what I mean? Look, it comes down to point system in this competition, because it's not who's ever on top that goes through. It's all about points. It's like 2 days ago, like we've seen a native side, it didn't play too well, but what they actually did is racked up a score in the other 2 games, and that's how they got the play in the round of 8, I think it was. And
yes, that's right. 41 minutes gone in the second half. 50-4 is the scoreline. A strong Toowoomba Warrior side. And like we said, many people scoring tries in there as well. And the thing too is majority have been length of the field tries, as we see Country Brothers with the ball first time in a long time.
I'll tell you what, that's that's probably the third time they had the ball, to be honest, on him. They just turn it over like that. Like it probably hurts, it absolutely kills the coach, but the supporters on the sideline, it really hurts them.
Yeah. They should have been playing that a lot quicker. They were just a bit sluggish there, getting the ball out, and of course the markers slapping the ball down.
Well, it just comes down to fatigue, you know what I mean? Like fatigue for that side, because they've been doing all the tackling, you know what I mean? Once they have the ball, that's the time to shine with it, and they haven't done that. Like you'll see in this probably set of 6 what Toowoomba's going to bring.
Their awareness too, Country Brothers, is really letting them down, as we see now. Again, spreading it out in this wing. This is where they've been doing damage. And this man too, Leisha scored a try. Will he get another one? Leisha still going, finally brought down, but they drag him closer to the try line. And they're still on the attack. Look at the numbers through here. Gets through the hands. Is he going to get another try as well? And Ryan, is he there? No, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, Ryan, yeah.
That would have been the first hat trick in the unders 16s. And still going through the hands. Look at the space. It's open, and he's there. Throws the dummy, gets a try. That's try number 2 for Cameron. Wow, they're really stacking up the numbers here now. 54-4.
as you can see on the replay, on the Daily Choices replay, like it was just smart footy. The hooker just threw it wide. You know what I mean? Like especially after that run from who was the bloke that come down the centre here?
Leisha.
Yeah, Leisha. Like he had wheels to burn, you know what I mean, in a great transition. He got him down there in the half. It was the hooker in the half sort of got out wide, you know what I mean, and a great line from the number 11, I think it was.
Yeah, they're attacking the wings and just really doing damage on those wings, aren't they?
They certainly are, you know what I mean. They're really finding space wide, Don, you know what I mean. Like the first tackles are really setting them up. First two tackles are setting them up. They're really getting down to the probably 40 on the second tackle, you know what I mean. It really sets them up, you know what I mean, field position. Like, I wish I had that back in my day, that much field position, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. But that's what's really setting them up, you know what I mean. They're really getting over the vantage line, and just dominating the country brothers forwards.
56-4. That kick was successful. And Toowoomba Warriors
as
really...
you can see here, Don, like I said, you know what I mean, like the hooker's smart player, the half and 5/8 smart, and there's some big bobbers out wide that don't know their roles.
There was so much space out there as well, so that could have been spread a little bit more and got out to a few of the other players out that side. Country Brothers weren't sliding in defence and have now paid for it.
Certainly have.
Well, they're doing some damage now at the moment. They look like they're not going to let up either, too, the Toowoomba Warriors.
No, I don't think they're going to let up, Donnie, because, you know what I mean, it's all about, like I was just saying earlier, it's all about that point system. And you know what I mean, now, if it's just a 2-point game, like, you know what I mean, we won this game, but it's all about points, you know what I mean, so they're trying to rack up as much points as they can. Because down the track, you just never know who's winning on the other fields. So,
good. Yeah, that's
so it's all about a point system now.
Yeah, that's a good point there as well. But if you do want to know how it's going on the other fields, the QMC app, as we see a little bit break and play here too, you can see that there's quite a few other games that you can check out too, because Sunshine Coast Bunyas are up against. Munjabal Suns on field number 1. Apologies, I think I said Mullinjali last time, so apologies there. And Perga Wagtails are on field number 2 up against Aches Brother Boys. Murray United, Brisbane Blacks on 3 this game, of course, and Murray Gummers, Sunshine Coast Bunyas are on field number 5. So you can check out those scores and see whether it's the under-16 girls, the under-14 boys, under-16 boys, or even the under-14 girls, as we see another sprint and a big long run coming from the Toowoomba Warriors. Nobody's there to really shut down.
How good is Lacey?
That is the 3rd try for him. Hat-trick time for Terrell Lacey.
He's got to be related to the blocker Lacey, hasn't he? Surely.
It's a football name, so there you go.
And here we go on the Daily Choices replay. Here we go. Look, Lacey just gets the ball one off, but he's just too classy. You know what I mean? Like he's got his awareness about football. He's a footballer by the looks of things, and he's got wheels to burn. You know what I mean? Like he took that one off from the ruck, and he skipped on the outside, and it was just shut the gate from there.
Yeah, that's a great thing. So that's the first hat trick in the junior competition, unless there's one on another field that we're unaware of, but. We saw one in the men's competition too, the first hat-trick. It's been a long time since we've seen a few of them, but there's a few people there who have 2 tries, so maybe you might see another hat-trick coming up. That's Hart's got 2, Ryan's got 2, Cameron's got 2, and of course there are 3 there from Lacey. So there's quite a few other try scorers there, Leisha, Murray, Cleveland, and also Dybel. They've got tries, and Egan, don't forget Egan, number 23. He worked hard for that one too. So
just like as you're saying there, Donnie, like there's tries all over the park here. Like it's good to see that they're not scoring on the left and right. So like they're really starting to find their rhythm of football. I think it is, and they found it early. You know what I mean? Like it's good to play. If you're in a good side, it's good to play a side that lets you get in the rhythm like this. But they set that up themselves. They didn't. It wasn't fault of the country brothers, but their big front rows are really setting the platform here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them down the track.
Yeah, and Coach Alki Hinch there for Toowoomba as well. How do you, as a coach now, make sure too that the players aren't too exhausted after a massive game like this where it's a massive scoreline? How do you keep them in check and make sure they're rested up?
Well, it's all about rotation in this game. You know what I mean? Like the unlimited interchanges we have. You know what I mean? We've got players. We've got a side of 25 players here today. You know what I mean? It's all about rotation and on how you manage the game and time management in the game.
Well, we thought it was a mistake coming there from Warriors, but no, the referees pinged Country Brothers, and even Country Brothers are saying, "Me? Was that me?" You know, I think it was Turl who was, actually not Turl, it was Riley said, "No, I wasn't involved in that, ref." So yeah, advantage coming back to Warriors, and they've got plenty of space now, and they're walking back on side there, Country Brothers. They really need to lift a little bit if they can hold off this scoreline, 56-4 at the moment from the Toowoomba Warriors. And again, on the attack, it's those tackles around the top of the body is just giving them plenty of space in the legs, and they're still pumping away. That's how they get so much space as well.
They certainly do, Don. You know what I mean? Like, this has got to be a professional foul, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how boys just put their hand into the ruck. You know what I mean? They know they can't do it. You know what I mean? But it's just that brain explosion that us blokes have sometimes.
Yeah, a bit of frustration too, probably late in the second half, as we see now. That was a good hard run, and then you've got to hit up hard too there, Ryan. So he now decides to play the ball. And look at the numbers stacked out here too, Andrew. So
I'll tell you what, they're lined up to the hills out here. They just got to get the ball out here, I think.
Cameron plays it. They're still going through their hands. Gets it on the Martin. Martin, big hard run. They go straight to the line yet again.
Logan Egan, eh? Leon Egan.
Well, that's
his second try too, isn't it?
Second try. He's trying to get there and be in the 3-try club. Then he's got 2 so far.
Here we go on the Delhi choices. We've got the little hooker bouncing out. And it's just an inside ball from Martin. Martin just hits, Leon just on the inside ball, and it was just too big and strong by then.
64-4 is the scoreline now. So it's really blowing out.
And there's it. And what a game. That was a good game to start off with, I think, for the Toowoomba side there today.
And he gets the extra. 66-4 is the scoreline, and that final score there too. Toowoomba Warriors up against Country Brothers for boys under 16 on field number 4. Donnie Johannesson and also Andrew Walker signing off for now. Andrew Walker will hang around with